Have you ever wondered what true happiness really means? Is it wealth, beauty, or something more? What if I tell you that true happiness comes from helping others, even when it costs you everything? Today, we will listen to a beautiful and emotional story, The Happy Prince, written by Oscar Wilde. A story that will touch your heart and teach you the real meaning of kindness and sacrifice. Before we begin the story, let us know about the author. Oscar Wilde was a famous Irish writer known for his deep thoughts, beautiful language, and emotional storytelling. He wrote many poems, plays, and short stories, but The Happy Prince remains one of his most beloved works because it teaches us values that are still important in our lives today. Once upon a time, in a beautiful and lively city, there stood a tall and magnificent statue. It was a statue of the Happy Prince. Placed high above the city, everyone could see him. People admired his beauty and called him truly happy. The statue was covered in fine gold, shining brightly in the sunlight. His eyes were made of rare blue sapphires, and a large red ruby sparkled on his hilt of his sword. He looked rich, powerful, and perfect, but no one knew what he truly felt inside. From his high position above the city, the happy prince could now see everything clearly. He saw poor people struggling for food, children crying in hunger, and families living in pain and sadness. This was something he had never seen before. When he was alive, he lived in a palace where sorrow was never allowed. But now, his heart was filled with sadness, and slowly tears began to fall from his eyes. One cold night, a little swallow bird flew into the city. He was on his way to Egypt but decided to rest for the night. He chose the fate of the happy prince as he tired to sleep. He felt drops falling on him. He looked up and saw the prince was crying. The prince spoke gently to the swallow. He said, "Please take the ruby from my sword and give it to the poor woman. Her child is very sick and she has no money to help him." The swallow felt pity and agreed to help. He flew across the city and delivered the ruby. For the first time, someone's suffering was reduced. The next day, the prince asked the swallow again, "Please take one of my sapphire eyes and give it to a poor writer who cannot finish his work." Though it was difficult, the swallow obeyed. Then again the prince gave his second eye to a little girl in need. Now the prince was blind, but he continued helping others. With the help of the swallow, he gave away all the gold covering his body. Slowly his beauty disappeared, but happiness spread across the city. The prince no longer looked beautiful, but inside he had become truly happy because he had given everything for the sake of others. The swallow, instead of flying to Egypt, stayed with him. out of love and loyalty. Winter arrived, the cold became harsh, the little swallow, weak and tired, could no longer survive. He died at the feet of the prince. At the very moment the prince's heart broke into two. The next day the townspeople saw the statue. It was no longer beautiful. They removed it and melted it down, and the broken heart did not melt. The happy prince represents kindness and sacrifice. The swallow represents love and loyalty and friendship. And the poor people represent suffering of society. This story teaches us powerful lessons: kindness, sacrifice, love, and true happiness. The moral is simple: true happiness does not come from wealth or beauty, but from helping others. When we give from our heart, we find real joy in life. Thank you for watching this story. If this touched your heart, please like, share and subscribe. Stay connected for more meaningful stories. See you in the next video.
The king bestows his blessings upon us.
Look, jewels of every color.
They sparkle like stars.